Hi guys! Welcome to the Makeup Mondays. It's a Monday. It's a crazy Monday. It's been a crazy week. I mean, I say that every week, but it's been a crazy, crazy week. And it's a good day. It's a good day. Oh my gosh, Frankie, have you just been stalking my page? Hello, Frankie. Hello. Hello, dear baby mongoose. Hello. But hi. Hi, welcome to the Makeup Mondays. I'm your beautiful effervescent Kate. That's right. I sparkle when you put me in water. You know. Hi, Katie. Hi. All right. Did I get to publish the poll yet? Publish. Boom. All right. So I got a poll today. I remember to do the thing before I started because when I do it afterwards, it doesn't tend to work on me. So I published the poll. I put out there, would you like a Children of Proteus holiday card and letter, like telling you what's up with us for the next year and what we've achieved this year? Or, you know, would you just like, you know, to not get beautiful and wonderful things in your life? Hello, Catherine. Hello. Hello, hello. All right, so I recently found all of the lids for my face paint, and I put them all on, which is ridiculous. Who does that? It's mainly because the Nereza makeup is finally getting so old it broke apart in its little container here. So I was like, okay, I should probably just like put lids on at least some of them so when they start breaking apart, I don't lose everything. I don't need that much light. But yeah, hi guys. Hello. Oh, hello, Kara. I'm so sorry to hear about your bunny bun. Mwah. My heart goes out to you, baby boo. But yeah, so hi guys. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so today we're doing a sturgeon. And you're like, you might be thinking, but Kate, you've already done a sturgeon makeup. And I'll say, yes, I know, but I did it in red. And this time we're doing a green one because those are native to America. And that is what this month is about. We're doing Native American fish. That is what we're doing. Hello, Megan. Hello, 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 hello. Kate, calm down. No. Oh, your birthday? How many birthdays are you? how many birthdays? But usually I say things along the lines of, hey, I'm going to do the sherry shares, but I'm doing an experiment this month that I haven't been doing the sherry shares and letting you guys do the sherry shares. So if you guys would like to share this video with your friends and be like, look at this crazy fish lady, look what she does, I would greatly appreciate it. But I'm actually doing an experiment where I'm not sharing. It's an extra crispy recipe for sure, but we're giving it a try. But hello, everybody. Hello, Becky. I'm pulling up the video, though, on my side so I can actually see it. And it's going to tell me I can't vote on my own poll, but that's fine. 20 sun cycles. Excellent. Excellent. Welcome to the level 20. And I'm going to do something that's going to mess with my camera, but I'm going to do it anyway because I see how fuzzy it is. There we go. There was a whole bunch of like little spectacles on my camera lens, and we removed them. So, you know how things do. Hello, Lori. Hello, hello. All right, now where do I put this? Actually, I'm at 96%. I should be fine. I forgot to charge my phone like I usually do. I usually take like a quick nap at like 4 and charge my phone while I do it, so I have full battery for this. And I forgot, and I just put it on the charger at like 6. So I was like, maybe. Oh, thank you, Megan. Thank you for the sharings. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do like I've been doing lately. I'm gonna do an outline of at least the parts that are gonna be white, so I don't have to deal with any like muddying of colors or anything like that. You know, making it look nice. I think I did that for the original Sturgeon video too. I'll have to go back and look. Or you could go back and look and be like, where's that Sturgeon video she was talking about? And you'll go back there and be like, wow, she did Sturgeon, Splurgeon, Surgeon, Virgin for that one too. How original, Kate. And I'll be like, I know. The moms are here, but they are downstairs, and I think they'll come up in a bit. But Charlie's telling stories, so I think they're entertained at the moment, which there's no problem in that. But I wanted to make sure I got to you guys on time because I know fun fact, I know a couple of you stalk me. Not in a creepy way, but like you hang out on the Children of Proteus page as of like 7 o'clock. So when I do go live, you're there. But like it will always be like right before Makeup Monday, I always get a couple random likes on like posts right before I start, and I'm like, people are just hanging out on the page waiting for me to go live. I'll be there shortly, kids. So I wanted to make sure I got to you guys on time. Whether or not they join me, that is up to them. But you guys know what to do when the mothers come up. Everybody say, hi, Mom. You know how we do. I'll prompt you. Don't worry. As usual. But the daddy-os might come up as well. Storytime with Charlie. Yes. No, for real. Mm-hmm. So we've had a crazy week. Crazy week. So my parents got in on Thursday, and we had a cool day. Once they came in, we took them out. We did some stuff, like I took them down to the comic book shop to meet our buddy Davis. We brought them to City Arts. I did like a little tour around Wichita because my dad's never been here. So that was, I was like, yeah, let me show you around. Because apparently my dad, the silly little mongoose he is, what he does in his spare time is he just Google Maps everything. Like he just hangs out on Google Maps and Google Street View, and like we'll just go exploring different areas. Just for fun. Like that's just what he does. So he's like, oh yes, like we're on Central and we're heading towards Oliver. Now just past that is Woodlawn, correct? And I'm like, yeah. Why do you know this? And I'll be like, my mom's like, he just hangs out on Google Maps all day. This is your father. And I'm like, all right. I mean, takes all kinds, bro. Takes all kinds. He knew Wichita better than I did, though. He's like, yes, if you go a quarter of a mile down this street, it turns into cobblestone roads. And I'm like, why do you know this? Why is that a thing that you know? I learned it's just better to not ask questions. It's better to not ask. But how was everybody's week? How was I mean, mine's gonna take up for like however long I do this. I got tons to talk about. But how was everybody's week on your ends? And is it fun and exciting? Anything exciting? No, right? Well, that's the thing, is that in Wichita, a lot of it hasn't been updated in at least 3 years, because like where I work hasn't been updated. So it's just this like big dirt lot on Google Maps. It actually doesn't show my work. You're back. Did you leave? I wasn't informed you left, Frankie. So welcome back, I guess. Hey! Hooray! Congratulations, Becky. Ryan Pennington is watching. Hello, Ryan Pennington. I'm sorry you missed out on the parents. They leave tomorrow. We've had a crazy week. It's like watching SimCity. Ooh, speaking of movies, we brought our parents to the Warren Theaters because obviously you have to when you're in Wichita, right? Like that's just, you have to. So we brought the parents to the movie theater and we went and saw Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was pretty excellent. Like obviously, like It's a drama, like it's mostly true, but it's a dramatization of what actually happened. But like it was very, very awesome. Like it was a great show. It was a great movie. I swear to God, though, Brian May. I don't know what black magic they got to have an exact clone of him playing him in the movie, but that was crazy. I mean, everybody looked like who they were. Like that was, but like it was just so weird to see Brian May look so much like Brian May. Hello, Miss Blythe. I did see the cameos. I did. I was like, me and my mom actually, when we went in, we were like specifically looking for where everybody showed up. We're like, oh, there's Brian. There's, we were looking for everybody. But I mean, obviously my favorite one is just the one. I'm pretty sure it's probably everybody's favorite cameo. But like the sheer irony of having Mike Myers be the guy to say like nobody will ever play Bohemian Rhapsody. Like that is probably the greatest piece of cinema I've ever seen in my life. But really, anytime Mike Myers these days shows up as like a cameo, like I deeply enjoy it. But yeah, like to have Mike Myers be the one to be like nobody will ever play it, and I'm like, but you're Wayne, like you're Wayne's World. How that's not how this goes. You're the reason it's so popular now. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the same color with a bigger brush because I'm not a sadist. Yeah. Hello, Heather. Welcome in. Welcome to the Makeup Mondays. We talk about stuff. We're giant nerds and we like doing the makeups. But I think it's definitely worth a watch. Mike Myers is such a treasure, for real. But I very much enjoyed everybody who played each of the members of the band, and it was just a good ride, like all the way around. Like I can't say bad things about that movie. But I also love Queen. Because we were trying to think of like a movie to take all the parents with, and I was like, we almost went and saw Fantastic Beasts 2, but I'm pretty sure I was going to be the only person in that whole group to be like, yes. Because I'm just, invested at this point. Like, I mean, I've seen all of them. I might as well just finish it out. All right, now, we're going to do a lime green. It's not exactly the color that they use, but it's fine. We're just going to, it's starting to get some different color in there and some shading for when we go in with the eyeshadow and define everything, You know how we do. I got to get in there somewhere. That other green, though. I went too far. Too far. Oh. Well, thank you, Boo Bear. There we go. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I hear a Pupperdoo coming for me. Hello, sweetness. Pupperdoo is done with people. She is peopled out. I mean, we've been peopling for like 4 straight weeks. So we are also done peopling. And we're not done peopling. Like in real life. There's more peopling to be done. I mean, it's not as hard as you think. It's just a matter of practice, Becky. Like, it's not, cosplay makeup's not that hard. Like, says the person who's been doing it every day for the last 2 years. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another thing is that we're coming up on like 2 years of Makeup Mondays this January, right when I go to move. Right before we move, we'll mark 2 years of Makeup Mondays. How crazy is that? That's some crazy business. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know, like, you guys who watch Makeup Monday, you guys see it fade. Like, you guys are the ones that get to see it, like, gradual. Because I'll go back for Makeup Mondays that I did, like, a couple weeks ago. And, like, be like, oh, my God, look how faded I let my hair get. But I don't even notice it at the time. It's not until I go back after I've re-dyed it. And I'm like, it's so blue when I re-dye it. But it makes cosplaying fish a lot easier, that's for sure. All right, we're going to put some gray in where my cheekbones are. You know, fake contour. It's all about faking it till you're making it. I have so many questions. So I can't answer now. Oh, fair enough. Well, I mean, I can talk about a couple things. I mean, some of it is top secret, so we can't. But we are, once this week is over, my main priority, we have to finish the comic book. That's number one. We didn't really get to work on it at all this week because we've had parents over and stuff like that. We've had so much going on. It's been like, we'll get to it when we get to it, right? It's, but we are getting ready. Also, for our second charity stream, we're already prepping for it. So those of you who thought I was going to shut up about Extra Life, well, good news. I'm shutting up about Extra Life, but gabbing it up about Ocean Conservancy. Oh, my gosh. What kind of those all the fish? Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you. We're always making more, too. That's for sure. It's a never ending. I'm actually gonna also, once I get to Tucson, I get all moved in. I start my cosplay journey of creating a whole bunch of new fish that I'm gonna be doing by myself for the next year. Do a hair color that I don't need to bleach it. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Save the fish! Oh, I didn't bring my water bottle up, but it says save the fishies. And actually, fun fact, because we're doing, oh, I hear mother. I hear the pain. I brought you a chair. Oh, we brought more chairs. Hooray! Oh, show everybody the dirty chair. Everybody say hi, Mom! Where am I looking? Right here. And down. You can sit right here. How many of you are coming? Oh. Well, Joanne's coming. Okay. Thank you. Hello. Hi. You can come in closer. Yeah, I can't see me at all. Oh, here. Would you do this? There's a right boob. Yeah, boobers. Let me wave it. And then we get kicked off Facebook. Okay. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Do you need a water? I'll just drink your paint water. Oh, hi, ma'am. Hi. So here's comments if you can't see them. Oh. I'll say because they're over there, but. Hi, Lori. Hi, Megan.
Oh, no, I got to do this in my New England accent. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Tina. Nice to meet you. Yeah, this is a bitch. How are you? Okay. Hi, Joanne. Come on in. Hi, Paul. And here is mother-in-law. Hello, everybody. Say hi, Mom. Oh, the mowing low. Oh, the mowing low. Mowing low. She's super fancy. You can sit down, too. You can sit. Right. Hey, Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Let's take a second for my. Okay, cool. Are we all in? Well, no, we're all in. The only thing is that like I was waiting for it to like figure out colors. Oh, there's a time lapse. Yeah. Okay, I'm wondering. I'm looking in your phone, going, why? Why is it not the same? No, it's the same up here on my computer, but it's The interwebs.
So these are my moms. I love them.
Yeah.
They're my moms. They're my mothers. If you'll notice, me and my mom have the same haircut. I'm gonna take it down so I can. I'll even put it to the same side.
I went more of a shave.
Yeah, no, I mean I haven't got mine. I didn't have to shave mine, so I didn't. But yeah, no, me and mother, same.
Woo-hoo.
It's like punk rock Grey Gardens.
Pretty much. Oh, Mother dear, all I ever needed was this man. Grey Gardens. Yeah.
Oh god, I shouldn't have taken it down. I could see all the dandruff.
Yeah, that's why I did it short. You just the wind and
Well,
it's like,
see, all of it's here.
walking in a winter wonderland.
Yeah, no, rip.
In the meadow we will build a snowman. That's where we're black.
Like Tina!
It's slimming.
But Tina.
I like the black background on a floating head.
Right? No, same. Me every week it's slimming. People only think I'm a head and neck. I'm gonna put my hair back. I'm sorry, kids. I'm sorry. But yeah. So these lovely ladies have been with me for the last 4 days.
So what kind of fish are we doing? Are we doing a sturgeon?
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah.
Because I'm from New England.
Oh, I thought it was because you were watching downstairs.
No, we weren't watching downstairs. We were telling stories about you as a kid, crapping yourself.
Oh, yes. You can tell us here if you want.
No. Because the stories about me like that, you could tell. No. No.
I'm just saying.
I'm told.
We were verging on blackmail downstairs. It was time to go.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's the best type of family get together, right? When everybody's like, all right, I have to be nice to them for at least the next 4 months. They know too much. That's how you do. All right. What was I doing before you guys came up here? I don't know.
I'm guessing you may have been putting makeup on.
That's an accurate guess. I like it. No, yeah. I was putting. I get my water. Get my water. You'll notice it's a gingy. This had peaches in it originally, before it was gross. But now it's gross because I just rinse it out and refill it, and I don't bother. Let my mom finish. Finish what? I don't know. He says, let your mom finish. And I said, finish what? She already gave birth to me.
Talking about crapping stories. No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
All right. So I was talking about, before you guys came up here, yeah, I'm prepping for, the amount of sass right now. I mean, it's genetic. Let's be real here. All right, this lip is going to be white because I'm only going to do the top lip because this type of fish has like a big bill, and I can't do that with makeup.
They're exoskeletal, actually.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what these are for. They'll get filled in a little bit. These would be my pointy bits. You know how pointy bits work? Yeah. Pointy bits.
Like a sturgeon.
Like the very first time. Oh, good Lord.
We brought Madonna into it. I'm ashamed.
No. There's no going back
Hate
now.
my life.
Yes, this is my royalty-free collection of music, so I don't get hit by Facebook saying I don't own the rights to the music playing.
It's good.
Okay. There was like a 3-month period where they hit me every night, and I was like trying to find royalty-free stuff. I'm pretty sure that might be yours. Okay. Because you guys did have one.
That's Charlie's. If I have one. Is that Charlie's?
Maybe.
Yeah, he was here.
He was.
Yeah.
It's either that or it's Shannon's. I don't know. Yeah. It got left by somebody. I don't have curly hair. Yes. I have no use for that.
Yeah, somebody with major kink.
Yeah. So this is Makeup Monday in my tiny closet. If it gets too warm, I have a fan.
Yep.
Because
I noticed that you changed where you were doing it.
I did. Yeah. Well, I used to. So back.
How long ago was that?
Almost a year? No, March. Okay. So yeah, almost a year. I guess that is correct. We moved it right after Wawa West this year. We moved it up here, but it was originally down in the game room downstairs. Then I was like, I don't like seeing your filthy computer, Charlie, in the background. How do we fix this? And because every time you would come on and be like, nice bags of onions.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Why'd you cooking?
I was like, some of those were apples. Like,
I know. I'll be looking at the kitchen. You didn't clean the KitchenAid. I can see that. You let your
hello, Ellen. Hello, Ellen Russell. That's Kurt's wife.
Oh, hi. The baby's so cute.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Little Kaya. Oh, my goodness. They're sweet little punum. That back. There we go. Oh, look at that. I fixed it. Sort of. All right, whatever. And then hello, Heather. Hello. All right, we're going to look out just green. We're going to start filling in. She's a wild one. I mean, Kurt Russell's the father. I'm just going to put that out there. That sounds about right.
He's wild.
Yeah. You're a mom. You didn't get to.
I've been to his drunken parties. I'm not a choosy mom. Okay.
He's a Cessna.
Okay.
I love Kurt Russell. He's a sweet little guy. He's a sweet dude. He was my first boyfriend.
Oh.
Fun fact.
I know. I remember I took you on that date.
Yeah. Yeah, Ellen, you want to hear an embarrassing story about me and Kurt? So, my first date ever was to see the third Star Wars movie with Kurt. And my mom, my brother, and my sister all came with us. And my brother was like...
It drove me nuts. I missed the whole half of the movie because he had to go to the bathroom, had to come back from the bathroom, had to go to the bathroom again, had to come back. Then all of a sudden, he's panicking because he sat on his snack. He had a smeared Reese's cup all over his ass. And it was like...
And you just hear from we were 4 rows up. So I'm like, I don't want to sit with my mom. I'm 13. Super cool. But no, I just hear a whisper of blatantly my brother, I sat on my snack. I'm just like, no.
And I'm yelling at him, oh my God, there's chocolate everywhere. God damn it.
Yes. So that's my one embarrassing story about Kurt Russell. It's mostly embarrassing on my end, but it has Kurt in it as a footnote. Okay, I love how your accent magnifies 10 times when you're with your mom. Oh, yeah, I know.
Is that a problem?
And then Boy says her back in RI for her wedding was my favorite. Yeah, no, it was ridiculous because everything was I'm like, everybody's gonna fucking die. Just nonstop anger.
We are angry.
And it's not that I was angry. It's not that I was angry. It's just that's the culture. We're just an angry people.
We're angry. We're not friendly. We struggle with that.
No, as I describe it, no offense to everybody from Kansas who's watching. So, in New England, everybody's cold and bitter on the outside. We're cold and calloused, but we have a warm, nougaty center. Yeah. You got a little bit of nougat, the family pronunciation. Nougat.
No, it's Dad's.
Yeah, it's the family pronunciation.
It's Dad's.
It's the family.
You got nougat in it. You like it.
At this point, you say it more.
Yeah.
But then in Kansas, everybody's sweet and friendly to your face, and then you get to know them, and they're all demons. No offense, everybody.
Kansas is nice. You're all creepy friendly.
Yeah.
You're all, very warm and hospitable and creeps the shit out of me, but
yeah,
I'm getting used to it. It's like nobody's stolen anything from me or hit me yet. So
oh, we can change that. Bat glasses.
Yeah, right. There was that moment in the donut store. I had a little problem, but we're good. Didn't wait on me right away.
Oh my gosh. Shut up.
I know.
We'll take you up to South
I
Dakota.
put the Pellegrino back and I
my
walked
God.
out of the store. I get a gold star for that.
You did well.
No, actually, in their suggestion bucket, I wrote this place sucks.
Yeah, no, passive aggressive Tina. She's the problem.
I know. Hello.
This trip, I actually learned that my mother is the person that asks to see the manager, and that I'm the person that would be diffusing her and silently punching her in the face. being like, no, you're the problem.
Yes,
Sorry,
I am.
buddy.
Yes, I am.
It's actually, it's not my fault.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Well, luckily your husband forgot his keys. We had to leave anyway, so that was good.
Yep. That's fair. Yeah. No. Oh my God. So Heather and Frankie are siblings. I just met Heather, but Frankie and I have been friends for about a year now. But we took his parents out to dinner because they donated $1,000 to Extra Life.
Oh,
like
nice.
between the two. Yeah. No.
Thank
their parents
you,
are
yeah.
amazing. Yeah. But I learned that their mom is also named Tina.
yeah.
So, but the whole time during. So anytime you got brought up, I'm like, hey, Tina, how you doing? Like, I was just really absurdly blunt and, like, rude about saying, like, Tina. And I didn't know their mom's name was Tina until I met her. And I was like, I wasn't making fun of you. I was making fun of my own mother.
It's all good.
So if you heard it, she's like, no, if I heard anything, I just thought it was funny. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh, no. Hello, Frankie. Hello, yes. Yes, I'm talking about you. Hello. But yeah, so you guys got here, you and Dad got here a day early. You and Daddy-O.
Fashionably early.
Well, I mean, they flew in. So, I mean, it was cheaper to fly in on the 15th than it was the 16th. By like a full $150.
To be squeezed in and...
Well, I mean, yeah, you bought the tickets like 3 weeks before. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, Kristen, hello! I've missed you. I got a little worried last week when I didn't see you, I'll admit. So I have regulars. Like, I have people who watch like you and Dad come in at like 8 or 9 p.m. Like, I'm used to that. Like, those are you pop in every so often. Lori watches every week. But, like, every so often, it'll be like 3 weeks in a row and I won't see the name pop up, but I'll be like, can someone go check on them? Like, I'm the worried. What happened? Are they okay? Oh, no, that's fair, man. But no, you guys got here a day early, so I took you guys around town a little bit, showing you and Dad Wichita.
This was a better tour than I had 6 years ago. So
Well, yeah, I didn't know where anything was 6 years ago.
I know.
I had spent the first.
We went to Dylan's.
That was about as fancy as I got back then. I mean, because I had spent almost the first like 6 months I'd been there with a car that had like one bad tire and I couldn't afford to fix it. So I was like, yeah, here's the bowling alley and
That's right. We went
and
to
the
bowling.
mall.
Yep.
And that's about all I knew. This time I'm like, yeah, I've been living here 6
What
years.
was the name of that mall with the fancy store?
Van Maar.
Van Maar.
It's Townie's Mall, but they have a store there called Van Maar.
And the guy plays piano in the foyer.
Oh, my.
Oh yes, it's one of those.
No, I don't want less. I want more.
Like, well, sounds like a Van Maar.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course you can talk like
We need a welfare check. My regulars. Hello, Chris Anderson. Hello, good sir. If you have to ask how much it is at Von Mar, you can't afford it. No, for real.
Yeah, well, we're from the land of, like, you know, Nordstrom's and Bonwit Teller, so, you know.
It's
I think we can handle it. Where's your sale rack? Where's your final clearance? You know, go right straight to the back of the store.
Oh, Von Mar is like a store for people who like golfing. You know,
Yeah.
like that's who they cater to, is people who like to golf and their spouses.
People like white and plaid. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
White people who like plaid.
White people who like plaid.
Don't be those white people.
The bathrooms in there are legit, though, says Blake.
Nordstrom's has a good bathroom.
I like that that's like, Von Mar, too expensive for poor white people, but the bathrooms are legit.
That's right.
Are you a white person that likes plaid, Frankie? Is that why you're giving me a ... Did I get you right on the nose?
Can I go in there and ask for the Afro punk section?
Oh, no.
I'm not one of those white people.
Oh,
I'm not a Becky.
no. There's a Becky on here. Becky's lovely.
No, do you know what a Becky is?
No.
Beckies are white people who are the type that call the police on black people for being black, and they're the type that really don't own up to their racism.
Not you, Becky.
And their crappy shit. No, they just the community calls them Beckies. I guess because most Beckys are white, so they kind of use that name. So.
Yes, Jack, but you are a lovely poor white. You're a pirate poor white person. No, the primer doesn't.
Poor white is good. We're creative poor white.
No, I sympathize with Becky that's on here though. Miss Becky who's on here, she just got her knees done like you did.
Oh.
Yeah, she just graduated PT this week.
Torn meniscus?
I think she just got like them done.
Oh, did you get them replaced? I didn't go for replacement. What'd you get?
I went replacement.
Oh, how'd that go?
It was good. There's only one knee.
Yeah. There we go. She says those are Becky with a Y. I'm Becky with an I. Big difference. And I'm like, there we go.
Yeah, pretty much the way I read it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this Becky apparently has a daughter that's like we're like twins.
Oh.
And I'm like, so I met her at Wawa WestCon.
Yeah.
And we're setting up a meeting of the minds so I can just creep on her. Just come up behind her. Hello, I know everything about you. I'm you from another life. Get in there. Get on in it. So we took you guys to see Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
And I'll say I told them I really liked it, and I couldn't get over the fact that they got someone that looked exactly a clone of Brian May. But
that was amazing.
Yeah. That brought back a lot of memories. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend it because normally I don't like biopics of any sort, but they did what they did in a couple hours. It was pretty good.
Excellent. Yeah, they skipped around a lot. That was, but I mean, they have to because that like the whole story spanned from like 1960 to like 1991. You know.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Spoiler alert. You know, they didn't touch up on the collaborations he did with like Bowie and stuff. They didn't touch that. But, you know, other than that, it was good.
Also, I don't know I know Andrea Abumoto's not watching, but Freddie Mercury's last boyfriend in the movie looks just like you with a mustache. Just saying. The whole movie, I'm like, why does that look like Moto?
And that was the heartwarming thing. It's like, oh, we hooked up with a decent guy after all. Yay! Yay!
Yeah, that's the
best. Rainbow hearts everywhere. Yay! Yay!
Anyway, see, we almost went and saw Fantastic Beasts, but we did not because I figured I would be the only one really interested in seeing another Harry Potter movie in our group. So, all right, so we're gonna go in. Now what we're doing is we're going in with the eyeshadows. Yes.
Do your glamour face. You open your mouth when you do it.
Oh, sorry. I have
Smile.
to open my mouth.
Remember that smile, that half smile?
Yeah.
Smile. Yeah.
Yeah, no, when I was a kid, that was like, they'd be like, do glamour face, and I'd like roll my eyes in the back of my head, flutter my eyes, open my mouth, and do one of these. I should be ashamed, but I'm not.
It's parlor tricks with your kids.
Do glamour face. Oh God, I'm really sad. Me and Leslie and Charlie, they depart tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. or at least on this end. Then probably while I'm at work. But no. Me, Leslie, and Charlie, we're going to recreate that picture of me, Leslie, and Charlie as a baby sitting on the bench in the backyard. And we didn't get to do it because Leslie's wearing like this big poofy dress and I'm holding Charlie and Charlie is like a baby and he looks so grumpy. But I have one of these faces.
He looks like a baked potato. He does. He's just like a mean baked potato.
And like Leslie's doing glamour face in that one.
You have to redo that. That would be great.
And I was like, oh my God, I probably have I was wearing like a red dress. She's wearing like this big flowery, like giant.
The thing she loved from the Walmart sale rack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was.
God.
Yeah, no, we were a classy bunch, us Shay kids. Every picture of my brother as a kid is him just scowling. Like, I'm pretty sure he did not smile as a baby.
It looks like I mated with Churchill. It did.
It did! Now, there's some pictures of Charlie where he's like making faces. I'm like, you gave birth to a baby John Belushi. That's what you gave birth to. Like, because he had this, like, he would cock an eyebrow.
Yeah.
And do, like, that, like, Animal House face. And it was,
Actually, his eyebrows were always raised. Every time I look in the rearview mirror, that kid in the car seat, he just looked out the window, eyebrows as high as he could get them. All the time, like, God, this kid's either amazed by everything or he's simple.
I mean, jury's still out.
Well, he's pretty clever.
He's simple.
No, he's not.
He's simple. I know, but I wanted to get her up there. I wanted to get them up there, but it was just we were doing so much. I took them to Cowtown. Gregor gave them a behind the scenes tour. We love Mr. Gregor. He gave us all the good scoops, put us in all the places, showed us all the things.
That was neat.
It was.
I thought it was just, a replica. I didn't know it was actual buildings. It's the actual moved buildings that were, preserved. So I was really impressed with that. And they had a nice cat there.
Oh, yeah.
They had a very nice cat. He's gorgeous.
He good boy. Good kitty. Kitten. But I don't know what you're saying both to, and I love you. I'm sorry. I'm bad at the remembering. What else? I took you and Dad to City Arts.
Yep.
A couple galleries.
And we saw a painting from a guy I went to college with.
That's true.
Like, I hate when your friends from college are doing better than you are. I'll be honest about that. Rigorous honesty. Part of a 12-step program. Hate you. Hate you.
Screw you, buddy.
Yeah, I hope you get syphilis.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Damn.
No.
There's no salt at all there. Hope you get syphilis, bitch. What else?
I'm a work in progress.
Museum of World Treasures we did as a full group, as a full family. Charlie and Tom sped run it.
Yeah.
They were done like a full hour and a half before we were. We like reading things.
We did. We found a few things.
My husband in a museum will read every single card pertaining to every shard of pottery
Heck yeah.
and or artifact, and he will read every card, and he will memorize that crap, and he'll quiz us on the way home.
Oh yeah, no, it's the best. Like I was telling you guys earlier, I was telling them how like Dad just kind of lives. I think you bought me that makeup palette.
You probably did.
I was like, there's actually a whole like.
Oh, we can play.
Yeah, no. Look, I got a whole bunch. I think this is also from you.
How would I look as a drag queen?
This is from you.
Pop art color. I think this
There's
is
not a lot left in it, but I use it a lot. But yeah, there's a whole bunch. This is your makeup bag.
Oh, Uncle John gave us these.
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, it's always.
Oh, I mean, I filled it with all my lipstick the other day when I was cleaning. I finally like organized this. I know it doesn't look organized, but
See, this is a cheap Christmas idea or any other gift idea. My brother and I got to the certain age where it's like, don't buy me anything. There's nothing I need.
just want
And plus, you think I'm a smaller size, so stop. It's just depressing and makes me eat more donuts. So I said to him, listen, we have to save money. And I said, you know how you and your partner work in department stores and the makeup department floor, like Bonwit Teller or all those places, Bergdorf's, they have free samples? Every day, pick up a few free samples of crap, and that's what I would love to have, because I get sick of colors and I get sick of things real soon. And if it's a small sample, that's fine. And that's what he did. So sometimes promotions would give away makeup bags, and they would latch on to those from the gals in the department, and then they would just fill them with all this like stuff. And that's what I live for, is like samples.
sample.
Because it doesn't last long, and you can toss it out and fill the landfill.
See, for me, I'm obsessed with food gifts. Like if you can
So
buy,
you mentioned.
I love baskets of food.
Mhm.
I say fruit and nuts. Like every so often.
Kiwi of the Month Club it is.
Is that what
Durian Fruit of the Month Club.
I was like, in the Kiwi fruit of the month, do they send me a New Zealander? Like, is that what happens?
Hello. Flavor the Concord.
Cork. This is Mick. And that over there, that's Doug. Doug's dead. That's just Kiwis. Hello, Denny. So Denny is a fellow comic book artist. He writes his own series called Martial Star. It's a space adventure. As they were, steampunk hits all in space.
Oh.
But it's kind of like New Frontier, kind of like space adventure where it's like looters and scavengers and like you know. But yeah, that's Shelby Escobar says, "Hi, Tina. Hello, Shelby. I got a mom in Kansas."
That's my other daughter.
I know. I
Yeah.
love Shelby.
My other daughter.
I love that lady.
She's fun.
She is.
She got me through Miss Saigon. Woo! Got me through. She's getting married, you know.
She is.
She's engaged. Yeah.
Gonna get married.
Going to the church.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah.
It's not a good song. Well, congratulations, lady. Hello, friend. Yes. Now, start to darken it. Darken. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Gotta get Batman when you darken it.
Batman.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
I got polyps in my vocal cords. I'm Batman. I know. What was Christian Bale thinking?
I don't know.
Why was that even a thing?
I don't know what Christian Bale's thinking ever. So I mean,
He was good in a few movies. Was it the Fighter? That was the one that took place in Lawrence, Mass.
Oh.
Or no. The worst place in Lawrence, Mass. No. Lowell. He played a prize fighter, and Mark Wahlberg played the brother, and that was a really good movie. And he was so good, I didn't know it was him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. She likes how this is turning out. Everybody, for those of you just joining, meet my moms. Meet my moms. This is Tina. You've probably heard me talk about Tina. This is Tina. This is Joanne. Hi. This is my mother-in-law. This is my birth mother. She's my mom.
I'm the biological. Yeah.
This is what I have to look forward to.
We got good genes, I tell you, and cheekbones. We've got cheekbones and good genes.
We got cheekbones and short legs.
We can pick up stuff off the floor.
Our legs are short and dense.
Hi, I'm Tina. I have large thighs. How are you? That's usually the rule with a group photo, too. Excuse me, I'm going in the back. Short girl in front of me. I have large thighs. Okay, let's go. Come on, the drill. We know how it works.
See, I used to. There was a girl I worked with a couple of years ago that she was like 5'1", and she was like I had made the joke a couple of times that like I have short legs, and she goes, "So I didn't realize it till just now, but our hips are at the same point." And I'm like, "Shut up! I know. I'm a full 6 inches taller than you, but my hips are at the same level."
We've got short English dwarfy legs.
Yeah.
It's like it comes from that side of the family. It's like this little short people from northern England is what we come from. But yet somewhere some tall Irish got mixed in, and some of the guys benefited from that in the family. Have longer normal legs and long torso, and I just got this long torso legs, you know. And it's like,
but we're still tall. Like we're still like tall for women, but
except our asses bounce off the floor. You know,
that's fine. It's impact cushioning. I wouldn't trade the booty for anything.
That's true.
The booty is life. Praise be the booty.
Banjo ass, round and flat.
My ass is not flat, but it's what I have to look forward to.
Sit in front of a sewing machine for years. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we're halfway there, right? Excellent. It's probably a good thing we don't know what Christian Bale is thinking. Yeah, you know.
Why would you want to?
Probably the best. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Lori. So Miss Lori I met her at Air Capital Comic Con last year. And this year, she won Best in Show both days of the costume contest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What'd she do?
She did like a fire princess for day one. It was super cool because she 3D printed everything. Like she made her own. And it was like a big, like, boosty, like a brassiere that was like, all had black and gold flames on it. She had a corset and like she did her hair up. She did really cool makeup. And then for day two, her son and her daughter did Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, and Gamora.
Nice.
And she 3D printed a Rocket Raccoon gun taller than she was. It was like my height. It was huge.
Nice.
Some people are so talented.
Like she did such a good job. Like from year one to year two, like her growth was amazing. Like when she came down, I saw the envelope in her hand, and I was like, "What did you get? What place did you get?" And she shows Best in Show, and I like screamed. I was so excited.
My question to her is, I'm curious about this 3D printed stuff. Wearability, longevity of it. Does it last long? What's it made out of? Like, is it something you have to be careful with?
Hi, Tracy Lizelle.
Could it be slapped around a lot and like worn on stage like night after night or something? Or like I'm so curious about that.
Oh, my nose is running. I can only know because I just made my paintbrush wet.
What? Oh, sorry. Did you catch that from me?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I came here with a cold. I came here.
Bitch.
Miss Snotty Oliver here shows up, and I'm like sick.
Hi, Cajun Moms. It's made from PLA and ABS plastic.
Oh, this is when people talk about things I don't understand.
So, smaller words. Request.
Yeah, see, the plastic terms I'm not even good with.
I threw mine in boxes and stuff. It's pretty sturdy.
It's pretty sturdy. So it could be like worn night after night on a Shakespearean stage as armor. Like sweated in big time.
Oh, it could definitely be sweated because it's plastic.
And abused, hit with swords and shit. And it could be fixed easily, I guess, with glue.
Fix would probably be the hardest part because you need a special type of glue.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. This whole, not that I can afford 3D printing.
I mean,
it's always I like these game changers.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about like, we've thought about a 3D printer because somebody posted a video of someone 3D printing on fabric.
Right.
Like directly on fabric and like doing like little scales and bumps and stuff. I'm like, imagine that for like fish skin. I could do so much like with that idea, you know?
That's what I was
thinking. She says, yeah, Bondo. And super glue and Bondo.
Oh, damn, I know Bondo. I've had enough cars to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you would use to fix it.
Oh, okay. Because normally me, when I would be building armor, I'd be like, cutting up an old vinyl couch. That's kind of the budgets we get in the theater I work. So that's interesting to know. Good. Because I was wondering how fragile that stuff was, or if it was fragile at all.
Though I do have to say, like, on your end, because you're not tech savvy.
No.
Commissioning people would probably be your best bet for that than trying to do it yourself, because there is a lot of technical stuff that goes into fixing those, like getting those set up and stuff, just so, So, hi, I'll help.
Suppose she calls her mom a moron. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Calm down, you drama queen.
Okay. I'll prove you wrong.
Okay. I mean, I say that all the time. Half this Makeup Monday crew is like, no, I live for the day where my mom will be proud of a costume I make.
I can remember. Okay, this is
oh my God, this is the best. Are you tell like? Yes.
I don't know which story. There's a lot of shit. What?
It's okay. We talked about it this weekend.
We did?
I don't know. Just talk.
I'm going to tell the wrong story then. Okay. When I was working Colonial Theater plugs, Shakespeare in the Park, Westerly, when my kids hit teen years, I was like, no, you are not sitting home in the summer while I'm out there slaving. You're going to come in with me and you're going to learn to do...
You grew up in a sweatshop.
Yeah, a sweatshop, but you're going to learn rudimentary theater. You're going to learn how to do hems. You're going to learn how to work a sewing machine. You're going to learn some stuff. You're going to cut out patterns. You're going to learn simple pattern direction and that kind of crap. And I just remember that my kid, I'm a nightmare to work with, I admit. And
You're not that bad.
Kate had enough of my shit, and I had enough of hers. And I just remember, like, I don't know, what are you, 14 or something?
Yeah.
Teen
angst.
There was some kind of seam you put in. Not only was it crooked, it was screwed up. It was called, FFU, fabric folded under, And I just said, no, take that out and do it straight this time. And it was like, not everyone wants to make costumes like you.
Oh my God. No, so I actually tell stuff like this all the time because like I tell people about how like I vowed like after like high school I was never gonna make costumes. I was never gonna go to a convention again. I was never gonna do steampunk because I thought it was stupid, and now I'm doing all three of those. And I'm like, I really gotta stop saying never because I'm just that's gonna end up being my passion in 6 years. I was like, because I remember going to Anime Boston and all of our friends being like, oh, we made steampunk costumes. This is my corset and this and that. I'm like, yeah, you look fucking dumb.
Yeah,
like,
you look store-bought, sweetie. Yeah.
I was like, that's like my mindset. I was like, ugh, steampunk. And then like 6 years later, I'm like, oh, yes, steampunk fish people. Yes. Everything about it. I still don't sew that much, though. I don't. Like, I get very frustrated at my sewing machine still.
Well, that means it's real. The costuming should be a struggle. If it's easy, you're doing it wrong. It should be a lot of sweating and a lot of cussing, and it should be busting needles, and that means you did a good job.
But also the other thing on top of that is, like, I also inherited your procrastination.
Oh, sorry. But that was alcoholism. Sorry.
But no, it was one of those things where, like, I will literally put together a costume 48 hours before the convention, or like I'll just put it off. I'll be like, yeah, no, I'll get to it, and then I'm swearing at 3 a.m. the night before, I'll be like, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah. Still do that.
God bless, I love you. Oh, Kristen says, good Lord, I had that conversation with my mother as well. And it's like, if you don't bleed on it, it don't count.
That's right. That's right. You gotta put your DNA in there.
Blood and sacrifices required. It's so freaking frustrating making costumes, but I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't sew that much. Like I try to like repurpose as much as I can when I do costumes because I'm like, I don't want. Like Charlie's easy. I'm like, oh, here, shirt, pants, get out of here. Me, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta actually like look female, but like also period, and that is not cheap. Like male costume, like male clothing has looked the same for about the last 150 years. So, it's like not much has changed.
I think the hardest thing I did was made a costume for myself recently for a Halloween event.
Yeah, you stepped into my Thunderdome.
And I was like, I don't make stuff for myself. Well, I do, but
Excuse me?
I decided to go the whole corset route with the dress, with the overskirt, with the this, with the that, trying to look like
for the blood god.
Yeah, Sycorax, the sea witch from the Tempest, who was never depicted, just mentioned, and I had trouble fitting the corset to myself because when I followed the size rule and put the bones in, it just didn't work well because I have a weird body and I'm a wicked porker. And it was like the last minute, half hour before, I am just taking in the weirdest tucks all over the place under the machine trying to get this thing on me and lace it up. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, wow, it's hard. It's impossible to fit yourself.
I broke down brown corset for Saturday. God, I hate making corsets, says Lori. And then, I'm doing modified pieces, but I'm trying to do sewing in the future. Yeah, no, Chelsea. I grew up with this lady. She made every school dance dress I ever wore.
Well, that's the seamstress triple crown. You got your Belmont Stakes, which is, the Halloween costumes, and then you got...
Well, you made all my Halloween costumes,
the Kentucky Derby, which is the prom dresses, and then, of course, the Kentucky Derby is the wedding dress. You got to do that. It's like you got to hit the triple crown on that one, so...
Yeah, she's made pretty much every, dress I've worn in my entire life.
Except for my daughter, Leslie, who's like, no, I'll order it online, thank you. Not insulted, bitch.
She's fancy.
Yeah, she is.
I'm cheap, and my mom's cheap labor.
And the difference between those two in the costume shop was always, all of a sudden I come in and, oh, Leslie has pictures set up around her machine. She's got a special chair. That's my Snapchat chair. What? When I take my Snapchat breaks, I'm going to sit over there. Who says you get a break? But she was great to have around because all the actors loved her. So it was like, they would immediately diffuse their attitude and they'd be, Leslie! And it's like, oh, good, she's here.
Stop being shit heels.
Yeah. My Snapchat chair.
My Snapchat.
It's like, oh, God, I raised one of those. Oh, God.
I'm a lazy bitch. I never make my own corsets. Same.
I think also too when you're young and you make them, it's a whole different story because your bodies are different. But when gravity takes everything, and boobs just do different shit when you've had 3 kids swinging from them, and trying to fit a corset, and it's just like gaps where it shouldn't be, and it's like, oh, how much stuff do I have to do to hoist the mainsails here, you know? And I find I'm putting it like, you know, throw pillows from the couch under there to put things in to make it look like something. On this ain't working. I'm gonna have to put in a whole new panel. Holy shit, it's gonna have to lace from the sides too. This is crazy. I can't do this. And you know, you go down in a defeat, go, wait a minute, somebody else should be doing this fitting, you know, not me.
Oh, yeah, these are brushes from you.
Yeah, I just noticed these. I was like, yeah, I got you these.
Yeah, I use them all the time.
They have fishtails.
They do. These are my birthday present.
This was one of those Amazon deals, and I was like, oh, I wonder how good these are. Probably not, but
Yeah.
hey, they're cute enough.
They ain't bad. They are not bad. The eyelets kick my butt. Oh, dude, watching Mom put in grommets every summer, that I've never seen this. Like, I got my swearing techniques from my mother, but like I've never seen her swear so much in anger than putting in grommets. Like,
Yeah, I've given
because you
myself
bash your
tendinitis doing
finger.
that.
It's not very forgiving.
No, it's not. Or you mangle one of them, going, it's staying in there, you know, until it falls out.
Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you. Yeah. So guys, quick note. We are 70 days away from the move. 70 days. We're counting. We're almost. I mean, it's like 73, but like 70 days. We're under 100 days, which is crazy. Gotta start adding in my pointy bits.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I gotta start making them look pointy. So I put one in my hair because, you know, I hate myself.
Because you love a challenge.
Yeah,
You ever go
I
to
mean,
work with that shit still in your hair?
What?
You ever go to work with that stuff still in your hair?
Every Tuesday. I think they like started not asking because they're like, yeah, no, it's makeup Monday. Because I finally got it worked out with work. And I was like, I need Monday nights off. Like, I need that time off. It's makeup Monday's too important. I need Monday. And so now it's like I come in and there's just like my whole hairline will have like remnants of makeup, even no matter how much I scrub in there and take a shower. And nope, every Monday, still got it in there. All right, now, wow, Kate, Jesus, who pays you? This. Welcome to the end times.
Yes.
What?
Got some major stuff going in here.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of crap. It makes no sense. Grommets were designed by Satan.
Pretty much.
No truer statement, man.
Yeah, you know, tell you. And I do have my Achilles tendons. Like recently, I was trying to putting a zipper in a new pair of pants you're making is okay. Putting them in an existing pair of men's slacks that busted a zipper twice. We ain't saying who it is.
Parmeal.
And he didn't know.
Oh.
His dad.
Oh, fair enough.
And oh man, it's like you have a good cry. I put the darn thing in and realized I put it in backwards. I was like, oh my God, I was tired, mind you, but It's like, there's just some things that just like, I hate zippers.
And he wouldn't wear it that way?
No. Zipper for me, just put your hands down in there. Just, yeah. Although in the big theaters, they have, well, no, actually, Les Mis will have you lace, and they got the itty bitty grommets, and you will have to lace that thing all the way up. That's 5 billion of them, and we get like every 5 you pull, and you lace every 5 you pull, every 5, that kind of thing. But some of the cheaper shows, they use those big metal zippers. It's like, it's easier to get people in and out of those.
Hi, Amber. This is my mom's. This is my mom's. This is Amber.
Hey, that's 2 moms.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I know you. You got stuff laid out. Amber's one of my friends in Arizona. Oh, hi. Yeah. Her and her husband Oz are cool peeps. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love them. Let's see. What else did I have on my list of things to talk about? Oh, this week was a week of snacks and naps. Snacks and naps. Like every day we'd go out, we'd go do stuff in the morning, and we'd be back by like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And Mom and Dad would whip out the snacks. They'd be like, "Here, have cookies and cakes and coffee and Italian sodas." And then it's just like, I'm tired.
She would drag us through stores that carried that stuff, mind you. So we.
I work at them.
Like, okay, we'll try that. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, I'll try that. Yeah.
Did find some new favorites. Yep.
And we been walking a lot though.
Yeah, did a lot of walking.
Oh, we got visitors.
We have visitors. There's wrestling.
Oh, they're trying to miss. Hey, Daddy-O! Oh no!
Oh, I was looking for the bathroom. The ladies' room.
Come on in, sit down, Dad.
It is the ladies' room.
Everybody say hi, Dad. Hi, Father.
Hey, everybody.
Camera's here.
Don't look in the camera.
Chat's here.
Look in the camera.
Don't look at me. This is your studio.
Yeah, you like my closet?
It's cool. I always see it from the other side.
Right? Everything's backwards. My hands are good. Tim Tams. No, we didn't get Tim Tams because they know what Tim Tams are. We didn't have to get them Tim Tams.
We have them at Job Lot.
Yeah,
What are Tim Tams?
delicious Australian cookies.
Little cookies.
Do you do the Tim Tam Slam?
No.
Do you know what the Tim Tam Slam is?
No, I did not.
All right, so Tim Tam Slam. When you get a Tim Tam. When you get a Tim Tam.
It's cool. We get a lot of lights.
Yeah. Do you like my ghetto rigging of lights? But no, what you do is you nibble off each end of the cookie, the long end, and then you stick it in a hot beverage like Coke, like Coke. I was saying like cocoa or coffee or even milk, and you suck it up through the cookie, and then it makes the cookie delicious and warm and nougaty.
Nougaty. Okay, let's try that.
It's delightful.
I still remember the time how funny it was when we went to one of the bar mitzvahs in the family, and they had jelly donuts at the continental breakfast, and she and her sister and everybody grabbed straws and stuck them through the donut and sucked the jelly out.
Heck yeah. It's the quintessential life of being a child, I thought.
Because we are high class in some of those places.
Look, Mom, they got a cement pole.
You did scream that too.
So we went to this really nice hotel in Virginia for
Embassy Suite. I don't know. It was some kind of something sweets, and it was like, yeah, they had the lovely
in a courtyard
with parrots and crap and waterfalls and all kinds of things. And of course, we are just the jet set travelers with our backpacks, you know.
We have backpacks. I'm wearing a pair of shorts overalls.
Yeah. And I got a dry cleaner bag, you know, as a dress, and backpacks, and look, Mom, they got a cement pound. He's like, Jesus, Ellie Mae, shut
I
up.
remember taking Charlie and his cousin when they were little guys to the Fisherman Show. We were stay at one of the hotels.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah, and they had a swimming pool and everything. We walk into the lobby, and Charlie was like looking around at the carpeting and the marble. He's like, "Ooh, fancy." And Uncle Steve says, Darn right it's fancy. That's why we made you wear your shoes, son. Get your shoes on, don't
We're a classy bunch. Just saying.
fancy.
Ooh, fancy.
Good stuff.
Oh.
So you work from photographs or drawings?
So I have a little drawing I did here earlier.
Oh,
I was like, because I was lazy and I was talking to you guys downstairs, so I didn't. Normally,
so you have a plan.
hold
and
on,
you-
I will reach. Oh. There we go. These are all the ones from October. Oh, so I drew all of my stuff. Here, you guys can rifle through those. But that's usually what I
Forty
do.
frogfish. Viper fish.
I've seen that one in color.
Oh, that was cool with that effect
Oh,
you
I
did
love
last week.
that.
Yeah.
When you did the powder over the this mesh, that was really cool.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't even that one. That one actually was the. Remember Gregor? We showed you the Ripper. That's the Ripper makeup.
Oh, okay.
That's what that was.
Thank you.
I know one week I missed completely.
Yeah. That's okay. That made it new and fresh when you get to see the photo.
Oh, I'm throwing them on the floor.
Kate Boob. Yes, no problem, kids. Kate Boob, courtesy of Makeup Monday. Oh no! There we go. Fix it. I colored outside of my area. Okay. Gotta just fix that bad boy up, and then we're cooking with propane and propane accessories.
Propane. Thank you.
Every time anybody brings up Hank Hill, I think of Charlie doing his Hank Hill impression because all he ever says is, "Peggy, I gotta narrow your urethra." I'm like, why is that the line?
Well, that's why they only have Bobby.
Yeah. Bobby. Oh, that's all I think about. Can I tell you use
Makeup
something?
brushes.
Yes, of course you what? I don't know what this means. I don't know what the words you say. Oh, so I'm going to start doing a. Hey, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Heck yeah. Do your wig Wednesdays. So Ember is a hairdresser, but she also styles wigs.
We're gonna send another man.
But she okay. But she also does like she does the fancy type of body painting with airbrushes.
Oh.
Yeah, she does a real good job.
Neat.
Oh my.
Yeah, she does the fancy stuff. But she's apparently gonna start doing wig Wednesdays, which is excitement. Yes. Yeah, we met her at Wow Wow WestCon. That's how we know her. But she's good people. I like her. She messages me every time she goes to clean her brushes. And then I mean to like message her back and tell her when I'm cleaning my brushes, but like I get so sidetracked I forget to talk to. Oh, do you like my sex toy, as Charlie calls it?
I'm your mother, and I know you're healthy.
It's a brush cleaner. Number one. It's
Oh, and you were talking about cleaning brushes. Okay.
yeah. No, your mind sensed it. But no, it's a brush cleaner.
With the clitoral action. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, it came in the mail, and Charlie messaged. I have him on speakerphone at work. He goes, "Yeah, no, I opened some of your mail, and it looks like some sort of sex toy." And the girl at work was just like, "What?" And I'm like, "Is it pink?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "That's a brush cleaner, Charlie."
When they have an itch that you just can't scratch in public. Those times when you want to jump on a hairbrush. I know. We have.
Oh. Hi. Oh, God.
When you're high, Gene. It's low, Gene.
Hi. Hi, I'm Franny.
She doesn't sound like that.
Damn these French sizes.
These French sizes, that's all they say.
Oh, excellent.
Howie Hines.
I don't know what I'll have for West, because right now, man, it's going to be right after the move. Like, I'll have just gotten settled in, and it will be right after Charlie leaves, so that'll be my first convention without Charlie.
Why the candles?
What?
Microfiber. Oh, these are birthday candles?
No, they're tiny little brushes for detail work.
Oh, this is so cool.
Those are actually meant for like painting miniatures and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, dang. I
yeah.
need to know these.
You can get them at hobby stores.
Oh, I don't go in those.
I know,
I know,
but
but that's cool.
if you get past the sexless virgins, you can find these.
Yeah.
Oh.
They do look a little bit like toothpicks, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at them. I thought they were those birthday candles, the really thin
Yeah.
ones. Why would she got this up here? What's she doing with wax?
I mean, all the candles are behind
Look at
here.
that. See, I'm so out of touch. I'm a dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur.
That's why Kate does Makeup Mondays, so we all get to learn something.
Yeah.
Learning things with your daughter.
I ain't learned that newfangled that stuff you do.
I'm making anuses on my face.
That's what I loved about Kurt Vonnegut's books. He'd have one of those little star patterns on there, and he goes, "This is my anus."
I remember you talking about it, Kristen. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. I'm hoping to have Lionfish with her new burlesque look. So if I wanted to do part of the burlesque show, I could strip down to my bodysuit and pretend it's naughty. And then I really want to have my narwhal done by then as well, but we'll see how that goes, because that will be once I get to Tucson, I'll start building that monstrosity. No, that's absolutely fair, Kevin. It's a lot of fun though. Like, I really enjoy it. I'm trying to get a lot of the community out to branch out, because I'm like, nah, let's build bridges. Let's build bridges across the country for you steampunkers, you know? Because I talked to Susan at Air Capital. Air Capital, we talked about like how it feels to brand when you go to a convention, like when you already have an audience sort of, but like you go to a brand new audience and like start, and how weird it is to have people be like, "Oh, I know you," and it's like, what? They kind of have like a pinkish orangey, like their spikes are kind of like pinky orange. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here, but I'm going to blend them down and then put the detail back on top of them. So we're going to get like that depth look there.
Sturgeons are pinky orange.
Well, here. Oh wait, I looked it up on my phone. I can just do this real quick. All right, Ember, we'll see you in a bit. But like you see how they have kind of like an orangey.
Yeah, I've only seen them dead then. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that's kind of what we're going for. So I'm gonna blend this down, and then so it's kind of like muddied, and then I'm gonna go in and kind of add a slightly detailed thing on top of it. Oh no, I can't answer my own poll. Get out of here. Christy's watching. Hello, Miss Christy. Hello, hello. Meet my moms. You might have to lean over because I don't think you're in the frame anymore.
I'm not.
You moved for Dad. Meet my moms.
I'm also in your way.
Hi. That's okay. This is Joanne, and this is Tina. Y'all heard Tina. Tina. And then Joanne. Like it's hard to talk about you because you're so sweet. Like on your end, I can be like, oh yeah, Tina. I would say how you doing. And I'm like, and then Joanne.
She cleans up the act.
She's a nice lady.
You don't know me there.
You bring class to the joint. You class it up a little.
I see. Okay. Well, now I understand my purpose in life.
No. I mean, you can if you're filthy, you can filth it up. I'm just saying, you had the class.
Yeah. Not generally.
Oh, easy. You're in this room.
You're in this room.
I know. I feel like a chalkboard here. It's like I was like, I'm in all in black, and it's like, okay, I'm getting covered in makeup here and here.
Vacuum you when we're done.
I know.
Yeah.
I also brought hair from home, dog hair from home.
Dog hair from home.
I brought that with me.
It's your comfort item, right?
It is
Yeah.
Chihuahua hair with cat hair.
That ain't gonna work out. It lives there now. It lives there now.
Ooh.
Actually, where's this back? Let this clean this brush off.
I gotta get a good set of brushes.
Let's go to Walmart.
I know, that's what I mean. Maybe that's a good set of brushes.
Oh, fair enough. Then yeah, that works. Get like the $5 pack.
Hey, baby girl.
Hi, sweetness. Do you want into your spot? Here, sweetness. Here. Let me move that choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Oh, yes, you go.
Pillow stuff.
This is why I can't have my things. Are you in there? Okay. Yeah, no, that's her. That's where she hangs out for Makeup Monday. Oh, nice. That's the noise you should make.
It's like I have one eye. Like I could see in the mirror doing that.
But yeah, that's where she hangs out. Oh my god!
A lip shade.
Oh, we wrote out the middle name.
Tripped over the flowers on the rug.
Jesus. She's desperate to get some of that on your shoes.
I know, I think.
Look at me. Since every Makeup Monday, I'm like, oh, jeez.
Oh,
Can't have nice things. But yeah, notice where she sits. She sits under there.
Oh.
She hangs out. She sometimes comes over here and I pet her with my toes and she hates it.
Baby girl.
She's over people. Like, I know I've told you guys this on Makeup Monday this quite a few times, being like, Artemis is so done right now.
She's done with humans in the house. She's done with...
And she's had it like 3 weeks in a row and it's not over.
puppy.
Yeah.
Charles Geyser is watching. Hello, Charles Geyser.
How is it that Charles Geyser is watching?
He's downstairs probably on his phone, or he checked Facebook and briefly scrolled
Okay.
past it. He feeds into the conspiracy theory that he's not actually alive. Becky is a proud mom. Yay. Becky's kids are amazing, though. I mean, let's be real here. She's got a good bunch of youngins. And one my age. Which is my twin. Her name's Allison. Hey. Hello, mother. Let me go in with
That'll be the clubbing days without ecstasy. I never did that, and I don't advocate that.
Never did that.
No, you could tell the creepy people on ecstasy, they wanted to hug you, they touched you, they scrum up. And it was like, ew!
Oh my god.
I'm
So,
English, so don't touch me.
This
you know?
is one of my favorite things. So I came when I went home to Rhode Island for my friend Andrew's wedding. I saw her finally, and I was like, Mom! And I came over, and she goes, oh god, I forgot you're the kid that hugs. Like, that's affection in my family.
Yeah.
She didn't realize she raised a cuddler. Like when we were kids, like we'd come up and be like, Mom! And try to sit with her on the couch. She'd be like, oh, get off me, you marsupials.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like growing up, hugging was you just lean in and kind of do that old lady bunt fake kiss that just bangs somebody in the face and then back off. You don't even touch or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
And then you got me.
Mm.
I'm the touchy-feely
Where
kind.
did this come from? Must be from your father's side.
Oh god, you're sticking me with paper jam dipper? No, Kevin. Becky is actually from New Mexico. That is where Becky is from. So
It's a place I'd like to go.
it's gorgeous.
That's what I hear. Actually, when we first got married, Chuck and I, my parents were such a pain in the ass that I was kind of like, you know what? Let's move far away like my older sibling did. Then we don't have to deal with these a-holes. But no.
You found out my plan.
We stayed in the state. Wanted to go to Taos.
That's a nice area.
I mean, you might know Becky, Kristen. She goes to Wild Wild West Con. That's actually where we met her. that's the thing about Makeup Monday. Everybody's random lotion that I acquired. I actually
Juicy Couture. How
I
nice.
have no idea where I got it.
Yeah. Bargain bin.
Someone pressed it into your hand when you walked through the store.
Like, here, have this.
I love going into them. Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is nice.
I have asthma, so when I go through the makeup departments and they're like poised with the bottle, would you like a spray? I'm like, would you like to die? You know, it's like, don't do that. I can't breathe. No, it's like, no, thank you. I can't breathe. It's gonna be fun.
Ain't that nice? That's actually the new version of, like, this is the shiny version
Brazil.
of this one.
Ooh.
I have a newer version of this
Brazil.
one too, but like this one and the
Yeah.
one in there came together.
Ah.
But it's the new version. Just be careful. Ooh, careful.
Oh no!
You did it to yourself!
You really are gonna need a vacuum now.
I'm just gonna wipe it all over my face.
Yeah, that one's made a few too many trips to the floor.
Yeah.
Few too many trips to the floor for that one.
Well, you do seem to have the technique.
For those of you who can't see it on the viewing camera, I'm just snapping my underwear. There it is. It's gone. It's gone. For the most part.
Oh, they're all talking. They're making. I've learned so much from me Monday. Albuquerque.
Albert QQ.
Have a good night, Lori. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you next Monday. Bye. I think we're just about ready to finish this puppy up. I think we're on to finishing twitches. Just gonna do orange this time. Is there anything else we did with you guys? I can't even remember at this point. My brain's like, ah. Oh, I introduced you to my Harry Biker's Chicken and the Egg show. My British dudes, the two. Chicken!
Oh, yeah.
And QI.
I didn't retain one recipe in my head.
That's fine.
It's like basically they just put chicken in ovens.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Husband and I took a mile walk to the library.
Yeah, you did.
Print out boarding passes, and he didn't know his password. But actually he did. The guesses he made, we got all the way back here for his computer to tell him someone tried to get into your Google account, to your Gmail account, and it's like it was me. So that was fun. I had to walk around, suburban Wichita, and of course, my ancient phone, which has too many photos in it, refused to work because I had the site of all sites to see. There was one of those low trampolines in somebody's yard, those like knee-high trampolines, and there were two pit bulls on it, and one pit bull decided to mount the other. And I wanted a picture. And it didn't happen. And all I saw was people leaving for work watching me watching this, trying to delete pictures real quick to get a picture. Didn't happen. But
It would have been a Facebook sensation.
it would have
Yeah.
been. I think that would have
Yeah.
broke the internet for the day. Two pit bulls on a trampoline going to town.
Doing it. I like it. You a classy broad.
I know. It's like, I got to see this. I got to see if they jump. I got to see if they sing. I have to see what happens. I don't know.
Be careful with my hand.
Yeah.
This is like when I get the worst shaky hand.
I was wondering always how you could get through clear to the end and still have enough eye-hand coordination to finish up.
Most of the time I don't. It just looks nice on camera.
Yeah, my arms would be tired at that point. Yeah, my attempt this past Halloween for that event was so shameful. I was like, no, I'm the kid is clearly the master, and I am just a lackey who can't do
It's
this.
4 years of practice.
I know,
though.
but clearly I didn't even have a design. Even though you gave me ideas, I couldn't do it. It was like,
I did. I sent her a whole bunch.
oh, it was just all of a sudden it was just too much trying to get this costume to work, and and of course my other daughter was in the bathroom hogging space. But other than that,
You need a closet such as this.
Yeah.
my own makeup closet.
Yeah.
You
Makeup closet.
Yeah.
know. No one needs a bathroom. Just convert the bathroom.
Now we put it on the freckles. They have a whole bunch. Oh no, oh no. This is the one thing I should have gotten another brush out. I have a better brush for this, but I'm too lazy at this point. I'm committed. Are you not looking for the brush I was talking about?
You should have been committed. Let's see.
It's right here.
Got a crochet hook.
I do. I have a lot of things in here. This is actually, when I was cleaning, that's everything that didn't belong in here.
Oh.
I was like, I don't,
Everything else. Yeah.
yeah, that was everything that didn't belong. I was like, I don't know why this is here. Do you like what Charlie made me? My paper towel dispenser.
Darn
It's really
handy.
lovely. Yes.
It's the greatest gift. Hi, ma'am. Hi. You guys are bored. You don't have to stay the whole time. Man.
Okay.
I'm almost done. I'll be down to finish dinner in a second. Oh. I have 4 colors of makeup. I know. You have your Captain Spaulding makeup, and that's about it. But it's okay. You got your one thing, man. I have so many because I do so many different fish for everything. Yes, Kevin Hansen is a gentleman around here who does a Captain Spaulding from like The Hills Have Eyes or whatever. It was one of those. It's a horror movie. He looks like a giant clown man, and they're all like backwoods hick people that eat people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe.
I think I've seen one.
It's made by
of them.
Rob Zombie.
I think I've seen one of them. I'm not into the horror genre.
If you go around in campers, then you have the fear of being camping in the wrong place and having people come out of the hills.
House of a Thousand Corpses. There we go. So I also don't really do the horror thing that much, because the most spooky I can do is like Scooby-Doo spookums.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, girl.
She got a dealership bow.
Holy shit.
My friend Kristen got a dealership bow for her wife's new car.
Oh nice. Nice. She also just moved.
That's all I can see. You got your bowl of swill there where I
That's
can't read
fair.
it. So.
Well, no, she said she needed to order her Twi'lek makeup, more Twi'lek makeup, because she and the theme for Wild West this year is galactic something or other. Like it's intergalactic. It's space themed.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to be Star Wars Twi'leks, the ones with the 2.
Oh, the wormhead people.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. They have a name. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Twi'leks. Yeah, and then the one I dressed up as, but the one that goes up and down, are Togrutas. They're my favorite. I love the Star Wars guys, Mom.
Togruta.
Togrutas. I love them.
I just think the movie should use their names more often. So when your son buys the Star Wars Trivial Pursuit and insists you play it, that at least I can harken back to the movies and know their names as opposed to what?
Oh,
that
that's what
character
we
has
should.
a name?
That's what we should do tonight before like you guys leave. Me and you, we should play Saturday Night Live Trivial Pursuit because nobody else will play with me because everybody's like, you know too much, and I'm like,
I've forgotten more than I remember. So
you're the only one, Mom.
You'd remember. You're that generation.
I'm that generation, but I didn't pay enough attention.
I glued to it. I used to memorize everything Gilda Radner ever said.
I love Gilda.
And Lorraine Newman. I liked her too.
I just got done reading her biography.
Lorraine Newman?
Lorraine Newman's?
Gilda.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I love some of the things she said about imagining that her T cells were fighting her cancer. Yep. Pretty cool.
I have an upper lip now.
Ew.
Unlike normally. Disappears when I smile. Alright, where's the book? I'm not doing actual eyeliner tonight. Sorry, kids. I'm lazy. I love you.
You'll get a
all,
refund.
You'll get next week. Next week. Which is, I believe, hold on, let me check. It's the 19th today, so yes, there should be. Yeah, so next week is the last week of American fish. All Native American fish. Which will start off December, which we're going to do all Arctic fish for December. Which I think will be fun. There's not a lot of them, but I'm sure I'll find like 5. Oh no.
Next week I'm going to be a tuna melt.
But eyeliner is my favorite. That's fair. Well, I'm doing it as, instead of actually putting eyeliner on, I'm just doing face paint as eyeliner. I'm pretending. Because this is easier to wipe off at the end of the night.
This is like water-based face makeup. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is, instead of grease paint, which that stuff is disgusting.
Yeah, no, for real.
I think one of the things worse about grease paint is the smell. Ugh.
And you notice it doesn't smell. All you can smell is my normal BO from my laundry.
Who sells Paradise?
Mayron.
Oh, it's one of theirs?
Mm-hmm.
They're not cheap.
They are not. But I use it so often, it was worth the price. I use it a lot.
Yeah.
Because they have a whole bunch of little pits near their mouth. And I didn't have time to put on their little face whiskers. So Molly's going to do their face pits. There we go. I think we're done. All right. Kids, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Be good to each other. Everybody say bye, Mom.
Bye.
You guys have a great and wonderful week. I saw all of you guys who sent me, send me things for if you wanted a holiday greeting card / newsletter from us. And if you would be so kind, if you do really want one, send us a message on Children of Praise saying, hey, I am interested, and we will get some information from you so we can send them out. And yeah, have a good and wonderful day, and we'll send them out right before Christmas. And they won't cost you anything. They will be free of charge. This is just like a little who wants a little update on what we've done this year of our accomplishments and what we are going to be doing over the next year. So if you would like one, send us a message on Children Pretty so we can get your information. And happy salmons. Do you know how to do a happy salmon? It's a high five. No, that's a jellyfish. All right. So you do this, and then you.
Well, that's mating. Stop it.
Happy salmon.
That's worse than hugging. Ugh.
Happy salmon. No. But then you can do a high five, which is a jellyfish. You go to do a high five, and then you do one of these away. Jellyfish. You can do that with hugs. You can get out of hugs that way. When someone comes up like, hey, you go, jellyfish.
I will have to do that.
There you go. You're welcome, America.
Remembering that, yeah.
All right, you kids have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys next week. Be excellent to each other, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and tell them what you like with the fish ladies. Goodbye. Clever face.